In this section, we'll be looking at Generative Adversarial Neural Networks, called GAN. It has two competing networks. First is the generator, which creates a synthetic image, and the other is a discriminator that evaluates whether this image is fake or real. Through this adversarial process, the generator becomes more skilled and perfect in producing a more realistic output. Examples of how GAN work is a dollar note generator and a fake dollar detector. Once this fake dollar is being passed or any dollar notes to the fake dollar detector, it either produce an infrared light of red that this is fake, or an infrared light of green, this is correct or accurate, meaning that the system will be able to tell if the dollar note supplied to it is valid or not. Here, we know GAN to be very fascinating in actually making accurate predictions, and over time, this GAN generates over time. The generator gets so good that it can create a highly realistic image like synthetic face of human, photo to painting style transfer, and even upscaling blurry images into a sharper ones. You might have seen those AI generated artwork or deepfake images. That is GAN in action. Another simple analogy for explaining GAN in the world of Afrobeats is generator being a musical producer and discriminator being an artist. Here, illustratively, we will be using a real-life scenario. The generator will be P Prime, our Nigerian music producer, and the discriminator will be our Olamide Bado, a popular musician. Here, P Prime, being a music producer, and the generator create a sound for his artist, Olamide. Firstly, Olamide rejects the sounds because it lacks features he wanted. P Prime had to improve what he created. Next, he sent another version of the sound. Olamide received the sound and rejected it once again, saying the sound does not have enough vibe. Based on this Olamide's feedback, P Prime gets back into business, redefine the sound, Olamide another sound based on his rejection feedback. Finally, Olamide approves the third sound. What is in action? It is GAN having the ability to compete to generate hyper-realistic data, which could be sounds, image, or text. In this GAN section, we will be looking at different variations of GANs, and below are a few common variations of GAN in the world of generative adversarial neural network. Firstly, DC GAN, which is for deep convolutional synthesis. Second, we have a C-GAN, which is a conditional image generation, which generates image based on a particular condition. Next, we have a cycle GAN that has the ability to transfer styles. Then we have an SR GAN, which has the ability to increase image resolution from a lower resolution to an higher resolution. Thus, SR GAN is super resolution. And lastly, we have a style GAN for generating live fake human face. Without wasting much of your time, we will start with DC GAN, which is for deep convolutional synthesis.